Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss the last topic in chemistry of chapter 2, that is chemical changes and reaction. And the topic is exothermic reaction and endothermic reaction. We all know that there is involvement of change in the energy during every type of chemical reaction. It means to say that during a chemical reaction, energy can either be released or can be absorbed. So based on this, we have the two types of reaction, exothermic reaction and endothermic reaction. We can first see about the exothermic reaction. It is the reaction in which heat energy is released. And because the reaction involves the release of the heat energy, it causes rise in the temperature of surroundings. We have many examples where you find heat energy is released, like C plus O2 to give carbon dioxide and plus heat energy. When we write heat energy to the product sign, it indicates that heat energy has been released. Same way we have reaction of adding of quicklime to water. When we add quicklime to water, it also gives out energy released and forms calcium hydroxide. Then we have the reaction where we can heat methane gas in presence of oxygen. In this case, it will produce carbon dioxide and plus water vapor along with heat energy. So we have these examples where you can see heat energy is released. Now we can see the next type of reaction where heat energy is absorbed, and that reaction is called endothermic reaction. Endothermic reaction. It is endothermic reaction where heat energy will be absorbed. And due to absorption of heat energy, it causes fall in the temperature of surroundings. You might have noticed that when you keep spirit in your palm suddenly gives or produces a cooling effect in it. The reason is that the spirit absorbs the heat energy from the hand, and so it becomes, the hand or the palm becomes cold. So wherever that energy is absorbed, then in this case there will be fall in the temperature of the surroundings. We have some examples where you can find that heat energy is absorbed, like we can have examples like carbon plus sulfur, where heat energy will be absorbed to give carbon disulfide. Same way you can see another example where heat energy is absorbed is the reaction between nitrogen and oxygen, where heat you can see absorbed. This time we are writing the heat above the arrow, indicating the absorption of heat energy to give nitrogen monoxide, which is also called nitric oxide. You can have one more example where heat energy is absorbed, like calcium carbonate. After absorbing heat energy, it decomposes to give calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. So these are the reaction where heat energy is absorbed which is called endothermic reaction. Coming to next two type of reaction, which is photochemical reaction and electrochemical reaction. Photochemical reaction is the reaction which is carried out by the absorption of light energy. A very common example is photosynthesis reaction, where carbon dioxide and water combines in the presence of sunlight, or after absorbing sunlight in the presence of chlorophyll to give glucose, water and oxygen gas. You can balance it with these numbers. Second example can be decomposition of silver nitrate solution on absorbing sunlight, where it will decompose to give silver plus a reddish brown nitrogen gas and oxygen gas. You can balance it with these numbers. This is another example of photochemical reaction. Now, electrochemical reaction, where the reaction is carried out by the absorption of electricity. A very common example is passing current to water, where it will, here you can write electric current, where it decomposes to give hydrogen and oxygen. Same way you can also have another example of potassium chloride. When we pass current to it, it also decomposes electric current to give potassium and chlorine. So this way we discussed about various type of chemical reaction, and we have completed the chapter. The exercise will be sent to you. Your homework will be to learn all these reactions. Thank you.